What's poppin', everybody? Beacon Studios Gaming back, and let me go ahead and explain why this isn't Fire Emblem real quick before you guys close the video. So, if you guys don't know, this channel's main purpose is to advertise the video game I'm making titled Beacon of Gaia, and this is the first ever video devlog update that I've ever done. All of my other updates have been through the Facebook page, which I will link in the description. However, this is the first time I actively feel it's a good idea to just record a video instead. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and start explaining before you guys lose interest. I'm actually really excited about this update, so I'll just jump right into it. Anyway, so, one of the main points of this game is that, you could bond with your allies and get new abilities off of that through the little bond events, which once I'm editing everything, I'll go ahead and put the screenshots of like how that works and everything. But basically, what happens is that once you complete an event with another ally, you each get a new move, and I was pretty hyped about that. But I wanted to take it a step further because I was getting ready to go ahead and finalize everything for the next release. However, when I was playing everything through, I was really unsatisfied with the playtime. With me taking my time and everything, it took me an hour and a half to get to the end of the demo, and I was not satisfied with that playtime. It's not meant to be a long game, but an hour and a half for something that I put that much work into was not something that I was particularly proud of. So what I did was I took the bond events and took things a little bit further. If you open up the menu screen at this point, you can see that only Taron and Melody are in the party right now, and that's because I started implementing some side quests revolving around the bond events. So what happens, and these are 100% optional, you don't actually have to do them. However, they do provide, sometimes they provide new items, and they're just another way for you to gain some levels. So this is just the testing one, but I have a few others already implemented. But just for all intents and purposes, I just want to show you basically what happens is that the two characters that are bonding, they go on a side quest together, so it's only those two. They're going to be the only ones benefiting from any EXP gain or anything like that. And you're usually sent on a task, usually by other NPCs, and I'm not going to make them easy to find. The part of the game is that you have to explore a little bit and try to find things for yourself versus me just pointing you in the direction of, hey, where am I supposed to go next? Because I know the main story is really linear like that, so I wanted to branch off a little bit. But for all intents and purposes, I'll just go ahead and show you how this works. So when you get to a dungeon, and once you get through everything, you'll go ahead and get to a boss fight. And at this point, these are mainly just these are not really important to the story that much. You really just have to they're just fun little things I decided would be fun to put in here. But yeah, this is 100% not really a serious thing. I just wanted to add a bit more, so that way it would feel like that I didn't just waste this past year doing absolutely nothing. So basically what happened is that I don't like saying this, but my job really took a lot out of me, and I really wasn't able to work on this as much as I would have liked to, and I do apologize for that, because if I had my way, I would have had probably the full game out by now. But because my old job was just literally killing every bit of motivation I had, I just was not able to sit down and work on this at all. So I apologize for that, but now that I've started this new job, I have a lot more energy, and honestly, I was able to grind this out in a couple of days. So hopefully, if I could keep this pace up, I should be able to get you guys out something relatively soon. I do not have an exact date, however, I will say it will be relatively soon. But yeah, again, these aren't actually important to the main story at all. It's really just an opportunity for the characters who are currently bonding to kind of get more in depth into their relationship and everything. But yeah, it also just gave me a chance to further write a little bit more, and that's honestly something that that's part of why I started this project in the first place. I enjoy writing things. So yeah, just kind of enjoy this little quick scene. And there's also, and this is going to be like part one of two uploads. I'll be as this video is uploading, I will be recording another video, just like a quick Q&A, just not really Q&A, because it's not like anybody really outside of close friends have asked me anything, but there are a couple of questions that I feel like it might be fun to answer in video form. I don't know why, but my writing makes me laugh. Like, my own writing makes me laugh. What the fuck? But yeah, this also gives me a chance to showcase some of the balancing I've done for this game. Another thing that I've been working on was the overall game balance. What I originally did was I was literally just play testing every enemy that I would program and try to make it so that way they were like relatively difficult, but not so difficult that you can't fight them at all. But that was really not working after a while, because it would get to a point where if I just changed my equipment even in the slightest, I would just steamroll through whatever enemy I had planned up, and that was trivializing some boss fights at that point, and I did not want that. So, believe it or not, what I actually did was I took my old Final Fantasy Dawn of Souls cartridge, for the Game Boy Advance. Top tier purchase, by the way. If you have it, play it. If you don't have it, get it. But because RPG Maker is so based on the original Final Fantasy formula, it's a really good way to get balancing tips on that. I just literally went in the bestiary and see which enemies gave me trouble and what their stats were looking like, and then I would tailor the enemies I'm making around that. So right now, as you can see, these two are level 18 each. So, and the way I have it set up, this enemy has 3,000 hit points. And I'm still working out like the full balance and everything, but I think that I might have actually made this a little bit too easy. Because here's the thing. This enemy is always going to move last. And just with the way just with how weak it is, if there were 4 people in this party right now, this enemy would not be any trouble whatsoever. But because it's only 2 right now, it does add on to the difficulty somewhat. However, I do think I nerfed it just a bit too much. I think once I'm done with this, I'm probably gonna go back and buff the stats a little bit more. Especially considering the fact that Taron's ability, he basically debuffs. So yeah, there's definitely going to be some buffing going on, but as you can see, if you're not careful, you will get hurt pretty bad. But yeah, this enemy is always moving last. Okay, that's a bug. I'm probably gonna have to fix that. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get past this. I'm getting beat by my own game. I'm actually kind of proud of that, to be honest with you. Yeah. So she doesn't stand a chance. And because this is a dummy file, basically, I don't actually have any healing items on me. So, yep, she's screwed. You know what? Yeah, let's just get her killed. She doesn't stand a chance. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go back and I'm going to go ahead and redo some of the enemy stats as well as that attack just now. I forgot that. Oh, you know what I did? So that move that hit 5 times just now, that was supposed to be for a player character. However, the enemy version of it is only supposed to hit once. I'll probably just even it out and let it so that way both the player and the enemy will hit 3 times each, because that seems way less broken altogether. But yeah, so I got beat in my own game, which is actually good. I would prefer to not be able to steamroll this game, even though I'm the one making it. But yeah, so again, there's going to be another video coming up after this one. I just wanted to showcase what was going on with this game, as well as why it was taking so long. And like I said, the main reason it took so long for me to do anything really was because of my job. But because I'm no longer at that job, I could actively start moving forward on this project again. I'm really excited to do so. So please drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, comment with what you think I should and if you have any suggestions, please put them in the comments. I am actually very open to suggestions. If at the end of the day this game is made for people to enjoy, and if there's something that you guys might enjoy, I would love to hear about it, and I will try to make it a possibility. But for now, that'll be it from me. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.